Good evening, everyone. How the fuck are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty goddamn good, better than I deserve and all of that. Now I'm going to try to make this video kind of quick. You know how I can ramble at times, so no promises. But I want to talk about a comment that I see quite frequently on YouTube. And that comment is, yeah, that one. Now, I have two major fucking problems with that particular comment. The first is that every time I see someone saying that in a comment section, it's always, and I mean every fucking time, always been completely irrelevant to the conversation that the person they're replying to has been trying to have. Completely irrelevant. For example, I'll be looking around in someone's comment section and some random atheist will come along and say, well, I think Islam is a dangerous ideology because it advocates in the Quran A, B, C, and D. And for all those reasons, I think Islam is a dangerous ideology. And some asshole, someone with absolutely nothing to contribute to the fucking conversation that this person is trying to have, will come along and say that. Thank you. Thank you for contributing absolutely nothing to the conversation and stating the fucking obvious. That comment only would have made sense had the person you were replying to said, well, you know, I think people are fine. People are relatively sane. They don't want to hurt each other. Human beings are inherently decent. And you know, they're not really violent at all. And it's only when they're religious that they go nuts and start hurting people and act violently. If someone had actually made that statement, then that comment might be relevant. But I see that stupid bullshit posted as a reply to all kinds of people who are making very specific criticisms about very specific dogma. It's irrelevant to those comments. Stop saying useless crap. And please, stop stating the obvious to people that don't need a fucking lecture about how human beings are potentially dangerous. Now, the other problem that I have with this comment, aside from the fact that in most cases where I see it being used, it's completely irrelevant, is the fact that it's also completely goddamn counterproductive. Now, let me explain. If you're a theist and you say something like that, then that's fine by me. If you're a Muslim or a Christian and someone is criticizing the very flawed nonsense that you revolve around, that you actually build your morals upon, and someone comes along and rains all over your parade, and you respond with a comment like that, then I get it. I get it. I know why you're doing it. I understand your motive. It's sloppy apologetics, and I get it. However, if you are in any way, shape, or form critical of religious ideology and dogma, and you come along and make the same goddamn comment, you are every bit as fucking guilty as the sloppy apologist I mentioned just a second ago. You are every bit as responsible for the damage this ideology does as the people that adhere to it. And when you say things like that, all you're doing is giving all of these crazy fucking ideologies a big pat on the back and a little hand job. That's it. That's all the fuck you're doing. No one disagrees that people are impressionable, and for the most part, people are not all that intelligent, and they're easily influenced and potentially dangerous. Everybody gets that, especially the people you're arguing with when you say something like this. Everyone understands that human beings are potentially dangerous by default. That's the fucking point. The point is that they don't need any help. They don't need the aid of fucking dogmas that at their core are sexist and violent. They don't need that help. So it's okay. Everybody take a fucking deep breath and relax. It's okay to point at Islam and talk about how the ideology itself is ass fucking backwards, and that people are, in fact, inherently flawed and impressionable and dumb, and they don't need the help of stupid fucking ideologies to fucking aid them in their self-destructive nature. They don't need the fucking help. That's the point. Stop coming along every time some guy like me says, well, you know, look at how fucked up this ideology is, and go, well, people are fucked up. That's a non-argument. It's useless crap. And it's okay to criticize dangerous ideas. And all you do when you fucking ball rub this nonsense is aid it. Is aid the fucking decay of society a little bit more. That's all the fuck you do, is jerk off the dogmatic and tell them that, well, without your dogma, you would still have the potential to be a dangerous individual. Irrelevant. People who are saying this, I urge you, if you're skeptical, if you're critical of dogmatic ideologies at all, pull your fucking head from your ass and say something that matters. Stop defending bullshit. And I think that's it. The rest of you, have a good night. Peace.